Amouranth just revealed her OF income, and the numbers are astonishing. I can't believe how much money the Simps are throwing at her. So let's take a look. In total, from January 1st, 2020 to January 3rd, 2024, she has grossed $57 million and with a net profit of $45,651,000. Absolutely mind-blowing. Now, most of that money is coming from subscriptions, but what's even more pathetic is that almost half of it is coming from messages. You heard that right. So these guys are so thirsty, they're so desperate, they're so pathetic that they're willing to pretend that they're talking to her through messages, and then they shower her with money for that. What I really wonder is, do these idiots not realize that the person they're talking to is probably a guy in a foreign country? Probably. Most likely. Because there's no way she's answering to tens of thousands of people with her own messages. Why would you do that? Obviously, she paid someone to do that. These guys are so thirsty and desperate, it's unreal. I don't even know what to say at this point. I think that calling out Amouranth for having a very skewed moral compass is not going to do anything, because clearly she's very motivated by money, which is fine. And she realized that by showing herself naked and doing these videos for these simps, she can make millions of dollars. So obviously she's going to continue to do it as long as the demand is there. The problem is the demand. What is wrong with these people? I mean, for the amount of money that they're throwing at this woman, now I would never advertise to use hookers, but if they wanted to, they probably could get laid every single day of the year with the amount of money they're spending on this woman, instead of having an imaginary relationship with some dude in a foreign country. So it's pretty sad. It's a very sad situation, but it gets even worse. She made another tweet that reads as follows. She wrote, "It's not about the money. It's about sending a message." And then she's flexing the millions of dollars she makes per month. But what's the message here? The message is that men are so lonely and desperate that they're willing to throw millions of dollars away at you for an imaginary relationship. That's the message? That is sad. I can't believe you're proud about that. But anyways, like I said, we're not talking about a woman with a functioning moral compass anyways, because by posting this message, she's also trying to promote her infrastructure that is supposed to make things easier for the skanks that are doing this stuff. So it's all about promoting her empire of sluttiness. Now, to capitalize on the loneliness of men, she launched an influencer AI, and she says it's not just a chatbot, and it's basically a digital version of herself that you can rent to pretend to have a relationship with her. It's just getting worse and worse. 2024 is off to a rough start, to be honest. Now, on her site, for the low price of $6 per month, you can become a friend to the AI. Now, for $10 a month, you can actually be a fling to that AI that doesn't exist and is just a machine. But wait, there's more, because for $99 a month, you can actually become friends with benefits with the AI. Now, how you're supposed to receive those benefits, I have no clue, since the AI is digital and pretty much doesn't exist in the real world, but I'm sure the Sims will find a way to rationalize that. Now, if you really want to feel generous with your e-girlfriend, for $200 a month, you can actually be a boyfriend for a month of an imaginary AI that doesn't exist in the first place in the real world. Now that's just sad. The fact that this exists is sad, but what's even worse is that people bought it. She said that her AI counterpart cleared $34,000 in revenue in its first 24 hours. Each person spent an average of $20, and a large portion of chatters don't follow the account, and she's flexing that she hasn't promoted anywhere except in that tweet. Now, this speaks volumes. We can expect low morals women to be greedy and to want to squeeze as much dollars out of men as possible. We can expect that. But I had no idea that the problem was so deep with the simps. The simps are completely out of control. And I just want to take this very quick moment to say, if a simp happens to be watching this video, let me just tell you this. You have a serious problem. You have issues. And you need to spend your money on bettering yourself so that you become more attractive to women. That is pointless what you're doing right now. This woman doesn't care about you. She doesn't know you exist. It's just some fat dude in a third world country responding to your messages. That is probably what's happening. Snap out of it. Now, what's really interesting is that last year she seemed to have fooled a very large portion of the internet when her marital issues exploded on the air for everybody to see. So first of all, it was revealed that not only was she not single, she was actually married, but she was in an abusive relationship. Now, she painted the picture that her husband was forcing her to do all these things. The hot tub streams, the long hours, and that she was just an innocent little girl that didn't want to do all of that, but her husband was forcing her to do so.
Therapist even told him that it's a form of like psychological abuse, and that I'm basically living in a fancy prison. And then he was changed for a bit, and then the hot tub meta arose, and he was like, oh, this is an opportunity. And then he turned into an asshole again when I agreed to commit to the grind because it was a good financial opportunity for us.
So she agreed to commit to the grind just to help their situation. But what's her excuse for this? Because now she's divorced, and as early as a couple weeks ago, she was basically completely nude on Twitch with only some black censor bars because Twitch allowed it for some odd reason. That just proved that the entire time she fooled most of the internet, including some big time YouTubers like Charlie, to defend her, when in fact she had clearly no issues with skank behavior and is actually flexing about it. So now the mask is completely off and she's flexing on social media about the millions of dollars she has made off lonely simps, and it's a sad situation. I don't understand how we could actively do a difference to help these people. I mean, these people need serious help. They're getting financially abused and manipulated by a woman that clearly doesn't give a shit about them and is in fact flexing all the money that she got from them. I mean, there is no real benefit to paying for OF content. All it is, it's an illusion. They think that when they whip out their credit card, they're actually getting closer to their favorite skank. It doesn't work like that. She doesn't know who you are. You're insignificant in her mind, just a number on her chart, and you need serious help. I really do hope that these people find the help they need. They find the purpose in their life to stop wanting this type of fake attention, because it's definitely not going to get them anywhere in life. Now, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know, in your opinion, who do you think is to blame? The skank that's providing the OF content, the pay pigs, the simps, or the platform that's facilitating it? Now, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.